Now, you got these motherfuckers. Now, when all hell break loose, where you gonna run to? When the Lord get ready to turn this thing up, where he turn all the motherfucking people, all the oppressed on your ass, on you ICE agents, on you FBI men. Where y'all gonna run to? Is the elite gonna let y'all run down there in the bunker? The Rothschilds, the Gettys, Apostle, matter of fact, we're gonna go into that now. Hey, spare you. I want to go. I'm glad that my mind came up. Elder Apostle Gabar and them did a 2-hour lesson. I watched it. I watched it a little bit back and forth. Did some research, took some pointers. Beautiful lesson, man. They went into these elites, okay? And I'm gonna spend this next 30 minutes of this segment. We're gonna go into that secret covenant, and I'm gonna show y'all how these elites, see, they got people over them. They got a shadow government that's running all this shit from behind the scenes. That damn Donald Trump is a puppet. He ain't controlling shit. They trying to reset everything so they can goddamn it try to maintain power through that chip. We gonna go into all that. I delete them videos off so I can make room for these videos, because I'm going to upload these videos straight to my page. Y'all bear with me. First, before we watch the video, I'm going to show you how these wicked motherfuckers get down. These evil-ass people get down. And you got our people out here trying to save these devils, man. The devil. Wicked-ass niggas. Unlearned-ass niggas, man. Man, you trying to save a goddamn devil. Man, the Lord gonna fuck y'all ass up with that bullshit. These niggas talk against us. Oh, he's cussing. Man, listen, man, if you don't like what I got to say, man, move around. It ain't for you. It's for the hopefully elect, man. The Lord gonna save you. Hold on, y'all. Let me find my covenant. I'm trying to think where I put it at. Oh, I know what I did with it. Hold on. It's in here. Let me get it. Pull out my books here. You're gonna have some fun with this thing. I'm gonna spend these 2 hours going into this thing, man, with these 2.5, 3 hours here going into this thing. See, they ain't gonna scare us, man. We ain't scared. You know, the hopefully elect men, man, we ain't scared. We trying to earn them bodies, man. We ain't thinking about that shit. It's a win-win thing for us. See, Jay wants this place to continue. These people continue to keep their power so they can continue to rule over their ass, man. These niggas don't want to be no king, man. They want to be servants. The Bible said, is Jacob homeborn? Let's get that real quick. Homeborn slave. Let's get that real quick. See, the Lord got 7,000 men. That's a number, a complete number. That ain't gonna bow down to these people, man. And I'm one of them. I knew something wasn't right when I wasn't in my right mind. I knew something wasn't right. But my favorite color was blue. Is Jake a homeborn slave? Is Jake
linked to calmness, trust, and authority, representing the sky and ocean. It was
come on out that bullshit.
Meanings evolving from divinity to sadness, and even professionalism and branding, as seen in navy or sky blue.
Hold on, y'all. I got excited. Is Jacob a homeborn slave? Is Jacob a homeborn slave? Jeremiah 2:14. Okay, let's get that real quick. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Get this right here. I'm going to start at 13. It said, for my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me. And it said, forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that cannot hold no water. See? So the Lord said, hey man, y'all trusting in the system, y'all trusting in the people that hate you, that can't, how should I word it? I'm trying to metaphorically word this thing. So he said, for my people have done two evil things. They have abandoned me and the fountain of living waters, and they have dug for themselves cracked cisterns that can't hold no water at all. See? Let's look up these words. Let's go back to the KJV. It said, for my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living water, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can't hold no water. So that's why all the Jacob going through what they're going through right now. That's why they ain't able to touch them, because they forsaken the Lord and trusting in this fucking system, man. And look how the system doing them now. Verse 14, it said, Israel, say what? Is Israel, say what? Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? See? The Lord said, that's why you spoiled. Why is y'all spoiled? Y'all don't want to continue, y'all continue want to live wickedly. Don't want to straighten up. Don't want to get right for the Lord. The Lord is judging this place, man, and these niggas, only thing they can do is still act wickedly. So that's why this shit is happening to y'all, man. Okay? And look at that word, that living water talking about this word, the word of the Lord. And revealed through his prophets that bring it out. You ain't gonna learn this in no church, man. Them niggas, they sold out. They homeborn slave. You see? I want to look up, it said, for my people have committed two evils. Let's look up that word evil. Evil is Ra. H7441. 51. Ra.
Strong's H7451. Ra. And second entry, Ra. And third entry,
Raha. Okay, it said bad, evil, bad, disagreeable. So y'all disagree with the Lord's ways. Malignant. It said bad, unpleasant, evil, giving pain, unhappiness, misery. So our people love bad. They love bad ways. They love to do unpleasant things. They love to do evil. They love giving pain, unhappiness, misery. C, evil, displeasing. D, bad, of its kind, land, water, etc. See? E, bad, of value. F, it says, F, worse than worse, comparison. G, sad, unhappy. They love being sad and unhappy. H, evil, hurtful. Bad, unkind, vicious in disposition. See, they got a bad, unkind, vicious in disposition. J, bad, evil, wicked. See, wicked ethically. See, in general, of persons, of thoughts. 2, deeds, actions. See, masculine. 2, evil, distress. So this is what the Lord bringing on them. Evil, distress, miseries, injury, calamity. He gonna do it through these devils. That's what you're saying. You see? A, evil, distress, adversity. See? Evil, injury, wrong. Evil, ethical. See? Feminine noun. Evil, misery, distress, injury, evil, misery, distress. B, evil, injury, wrong. C, evil, ethical. See? Is this not going on right now? Because our people refuse to come back to the Lord, where the protection is at. Even when we tell y'all, man, that you're doing wrong, then you still want to call on a fucking a name that don't even a made up fucking name. Jesus. Man, these devil, and then our Northern Kingdom brother used to say Jesus. And this devil, what's his name? Giorgio, whatever, I can't think of the Italian new Edomite. He took the I and put a hook on it and made it a J. And they bought our ass over here on the Southern Kingdom over here in this fucking land on them fucking slave ship called Jesus. Okay? We was stacked in like fucking sardine in the bowels of that bitch coming over here from the diaspora. Okay? And the Hamite, they worked with all them nations, and Psalm 83 were part of this transatlantic slave trade, the sub-Saharan slave trade. So that's why Ishmael is being judged right now. I keep on telling y'all, that's why they paying for what they did. The Lord don't forget shit. He'll wait you out. Okay? So, the strong definition of raw from the H, 7449, bad or as noun evil, natural or moral, adversity, affliction, bad, calamity, displeased or displeasure, distress, evil, favoredness, man, thing, exceedingly, great grief or grievous, harm, heavy hurt or heavy hurtful, ill, favored, mark, mischief or mischievous, misery, not or naughty, noisome, not pleased, sad, sadly, sore, sorrow, trouble, vex, wicked, wickedly, or wickedness, wicked one, wickedness one, worse, worst, wretchedness, wrong, including feminine, raw, as an adjective or noun. Okay. So, hey man, y'all let's get a precept. Let's go to 2 Kings real quick. 2 Kings 2:19. I'm gonna start at 18 for context. It said, and when they came to him, for he tarried at Jericho, and he said unto them, did I say unto you, go not? Verse 19, here go the point. It said, but the men of the city said unto Elisha, behold, I pray thee, the situation of this city is pleasant as my master seeth, but the water is not, and the ground is barren. So verse 20 said, and he said, bring me a new cruse to put salt therein, and they brought it to him. So I would have to read this whole chapter. We could read the whole chapter, but I'm pressed for time. But let's go back to, I just bring it out about that word, evil. So some went right with that water. But yeah, that's going back to the lesson where we was at. I was just going into that about. Oh yeah, I wanted to get. Let me get the other precept that I wanted to go. That's what I was. So the etymology of the word is H7489. To be bad, be evil. See. To be displeasing, to be sad, to be injurious. Be evil, to be wicked, be evil ethically, see? So we have been evil, we have been wicked or evil ethically, more so now than ever. Because we don't learn these ways of the wicked one, or the evil one. All this shit it's all learned behavior, and we learn to put all the captivity we've been in. You know, this devil turned everything upside down. He called it evil good and good evil. And we done learned these double ways. And a lot of our people don't want to come out of these ways. So they ain't going to have to learn the hard way. This is why the Lord set these devils up, and these niggas still out there protesting with these people, man. And when you protesting against the Lord. The Lord got this devil set up to do this, to get at the wicked of his people. Let me see. I want to get let's get this other precept real quick. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Let's see why he's spoiled. Exodus chapter 4, verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Isaiah chapter 50, verses 1. It said, thus saith Yahweh, where is the bill of your mother's divorcement, whom I have put away, or which of my creditors is it to whom I have sold you? Behold, for your iniquities have ye sold yourselves, see? And for your transgression is your mother put away. See, the Lord put us away. Okay, because of all our transgression against him, man. You know, and to this very day, our people still doing it. Instead of getting right, they still want to do wickedly. So they ain't gonna have to learn the hard way. As death by pain. Genesis chapter 15, verses 3. And Adam said, behold, Salafi. And Abraham said, behold, to me thou hast given no seed, and lo, one born is my house, in my house is my heir. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 7, and I got me servants and maidens, and had servants born in my house. Also, I had great possessions of great and small cattle above all that were in Jerusalem before me. See, the Lord had blessed us. When you go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, 1 through 15, say all the blessing we will receive if we obeyed and be obedient to him. And then when you read 15 on down, talk about the curses. So our people our forefathers, man, they violated them laws, man, statutes and commandments. And here we are today. Okay? So the Lord put us away. Let's read Isaiah chapter 50, verse 1 again. It said, thus saith Yahweh, where is the bill of your mother divorcement? See, the Lord divorced us, whom I have put away. See, he put us away. He gave us up. Sold our ass into slavery. Again, well, which of my creditors is it to whom I have sold you? See, behold, for your iniquities have ye sold yourselves. See, we sold ourselves for our iniquities. And for your transgression is your mother put away. See? So that's what happened to us. And he's going to be the only one to come and take, Yahushua going to come and redeem us, man. We got to wait on Yahushua. He going to save us, man. His hopefully elect. Those who done came back in the obedience of the Lord, man. And we can't keep the law, statute, commandment perfectly, but we got to make efforts and try to the best of our ability. We ain't gonna be able to keep 618 law, statute, and commandment perfectly. I mean, you know, we can do it perfectly through the spirit of Yahushua. But we ain't got the spirit sleeping with us, man. We ain't gonna keep these laws perfectly. Only through the spirit. That's why he's the sacrifice, man. He came, died on the cross for us to not have to go under that yoke or that first covenant that was that the Lord had gave through Moses. Okay, do that make sense? You know, I got my man, what's his name? He come talking about the law. What's his name? Mike Mallett. Man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. We ain't gonna be able to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments perfectly, man. So he's still coming with that ICIU shit, man. And I wish he'd stop it, man. Why don't you just go and come on with the brothers, man, and learn? Shit. And let go of that fucking doctrine, ICIU doctrine, man. Them niggas going off, Joe. I don't even watch his videos no more because he come with, you know. And I'm just getting tired of having to cut him, man. Cut him some more. He want to get cut some more. Shit. Man, why don't you go? You got, what's his name down there? Right there where you at, down there in Dallas. Why don't you get with the brother, man, and come under the sheepfold and learn? Shit. He right there in Dallas, right there, Elder Yashawamba now. Right there in your town, man. If I was down there, I'd be with them brothers, man, every day. Elder Rakar them and Yashawamba, man. If I had a car, I was heading that way too. But I was gonna go one body, but man, Umawad them, they stopped me. You know, man, Umawad didn't listen. Yeah, Umawad didn't listen. That's my man, that's the colonel. he stopped me, man. Told me when my car got messed up, man, I was heading down to Dallas. I had saved me a little money up. I was on my way down there too before I had that car accident. But let me stop ranting and get some more precept. Let's get one more before we go to another lesson. For the camera cut over. Change over, I mean. 1966. So let's go back to Isaiah chapter 10, verses 1 through 4. It said, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help?" See? So the Lord talked to you ICE agents and the rest of you unrighteous people, man, that's currently got y'all foot on the Lord's people neck and won't let up. It said, "And where will ye leave your glory?" See? Which, verse 4, it said, "Without me, they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still." So Isaiah began to condemn by condemning policy itself. It said not individual behavior, showing that unrighteous decrees are laws, mandates, and operational orders that legalize oppression while claiming legitimacy. See? So, Mr. Trump, what you gonna do when the Lord come and put his hands on you and your goon? Okay? Via his prophets. Okay? It said turn aside the needy from judgment is exactly what happens when civilians are denied due process, see? Denied medical aid and treated as threats rather than human beings created in the image of the Most High. Okay? The reference to widows and the fatherless being prey is fulfilled when state power becomes predatory, meaning the weakest suffer first under the excuse of enforcement and security. Verses 3 asks a terrifying question for 2026. Because once the federal apparatus become the source of fear, there is no higher earthly authority left to appeal to. The desolation from far points to a compounded judgment, where eternal violence invites external pressure, sanction, economic strain, and global loss of legitimacy. Okay, this phrase "bow down under the prisoners" showed that once a nation criminalizes its own population broadly, it eventually places itself in the same chain it forged. See? It forged. So Isaiah closes by warning that this phase does not end the judgment, because once blood is shed unjustly, the power refuses repentance. See? So Yahweh's hand remains stretched out again against the system. See, so why this mountain for 2026 closing tone for this video that I'm doing, this lesson that I'm doing. What you are seeing in Minneapolis is not an exception. It is the template. This is the earthly normalization stage of revelation level control, where force replaces consent and fear replaces law. Scriptures show that once a nation reaches this point, it does not reverse. It accelerates, see? Okay, I think I can get let's get Michael. So it said what we are now seeing is the transformation of enforcement into occupation, where authority no longer seeks cooperation from the population, but instead relies on intimidation, overwhelming presence, and normalize violence to maintain control. Scripture show that when a government refuses accountability, conceals identity, and suppresses witnesses, it has already accepted that it cannot justify its actions morally or legally. The denial and medical aid is a critical line crossed, because once life itself becomes expendable in the name of enforcement, the system has revealed the preservation of power has overtaken preservation of people. Historically and biblically, this stage marks the point where the state no longer fears public outrages, because it has calculated that fear will now outweigh resistance. This is why the scriptures never describe the collapse of an empire as sudden at first, but as a gradual hardening of the heart that leads directly into blood guilt. Let's get Micah chapter 2. Micah chapter 2 verses 7 verses 2. The good man is